Hey guys, this is Bruce, and today we're going to talk about a system administrator position that's in Monterey, California. Before we get started, if you happen to be an employer who's looking for employees, I happen to have a large amount of people who follow me looking for cybersecurity and IT jobs. So just hit me up. I'll put my email below. Just contact me with job opportunities that you want me to blast out to people, and I'll be happy to do it. So, let's get into this job. Oh, wait. Before I start, you should know that I have a course. I've got 2 courses, actually, that are out there. I've got some free stuff as well if you go to this link right here. Okay, anyway. So, I'll just keep my... So, anyway, if you want to get free information, you can go there and download some free stuff on Risk Management Framework. I'm going to plan on doing some more stuff that's free on there. But I do have 2 courses. And every now and then I update those courses. I put more information out there as I learn more new things. I put more stuff out there. It's an ongoing kind of thing, informational. But I've got one on how to get into cybersecurity and make up to 6 figures, which I've been able to do for many years. And also, I have another one that's $30, and it's how to get a remote position, which I've been doing for the last 4 years now. So. I just tell you exactly how I've been able to do it, what I put on my resume, how I word my resume, where I put this stuff, what's going through my head to get all of these opportunities. Let's dive into this. Okay, it says, my name is Sakshi. You know, it's like there's a lot of foreigners who do these recruitments. I think it's because my theory is that the IT recruiters are like they're hired from India, or they're hired from another country where it's cheaper for them to do, because all they have to do is call people. You know, they have to know a little bit of technical knowledge, probably speak English really well, and then they just make call after call after call to get qualified people to do these jobs. That's why I think you get a lot of, I want to say Indians mostly, and then some Pakistanis, that they'll have these recruiting agencies that do nothing but call. So, and it's no big deal. I mean, they tend to just, all they do is call you and say, hey, sir, are you interested in such and such a job? And I mean, I don't even know if they're really screeners. Sometimes they'll be screeners where they're weeding out certain people. You know, typically that's what they do, is they'll call you and then they're seeing if you're even qualified for this job or whatever. And if you're not, then they say, well, what are you qualified for? And they'll send you that job. It's really good to have a connection with some of these organizations, especially the ones in America, because they're very well connected and they get a lot of job opportunities. Anyway, it says, I am an IT recruiter at eTalent Network. Yeah, that's a big one. Get a lot of contacts from them. I think they have my resume, and that's why they constantly send me stuff. We are a fast-growing staffing company, fastest growing in North America, and we're doing this for 22nd Century Technologies, which is a staffing agency, I guess. I don't know. There's 2 different companies who are contacting me here. Position is a systems administrator in Monterey, California, and they need a Windows, Linux, VMware certification, and a Security Plus. They want you to have one of those, or I don't know if it's one or all. Normally, Windows, well, it'll tell us in the responsibilities, so let's just keep going. Responsibilities, what they expect you to do is to provide technical support for both the hardware and the software issues our users encounter. Okay? They want you to manage the configuration and operations of the client-based computer operating systems. They want you to monitor the systems daily and respond to immediately to security and usability concerns, because it sounds like help desk almost, but why are they saying systems administrator? Create and verify backups of data, unless this is like a client you're working with and the client has a server that you're gonna be maintaining. Create and verify backups of data. Yes, that's like a server. Respond to and resolve help desk requests. Okay, so there's some help desk stuff right there. Upgrade systems and processes as required. Upgrade systems and processes as required for enhanced functionality. So you're going to be doing like a little bit of that. Administrate infrastructure, including firewalls, databases, malware protection. So I hate when they do this, when they throw all this stuff together. Like, database guy is totally different from a infrastructure guy is different from a firewall guy. They're expecting you to know all that. It's kind of like you would really have to call these guys to figure out like what they really want. This is very, very broad. But sometimes when they do this, it's a great opportunity to get into other things. Yeah, it's a great opportunity, because if you're an administrator guy and you only do servers, you'll rarely have to touch firewalls or databases. But in some instances where they have all of these jobs that need to be fulfilled and all of this work that needs to be done, they don't really have a steady database guy, so they'll call upon you to know this stuff. Sometimes I'll even send you to training to get to know it, and even get you a certification if they like have a lot of trust that you're going to be there a while and you're their main guy. They'll send you to like database training or whatever, and they even pay for it. Review application logs, install and test computer related equipment. Man, this is a lot. This is really broad, guys. Microsoft, VMware, Linux, storage, SolarWinds, experience required. So all of it. They want you to know all of that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of when they do this when it's too broad. Like, this is a little too broad. Like I said, it could be a learning experience if they're, because they don't, I'm not seeing like a lot of years that they're asking you to have. I will put all the contact information. If I were you, if you're interested in this, you really should ask more questions about, because this is like a lot. This is like help desk plus VMware administration plus Linux and Microsoft and help desk and tickets and all kind and backups and everything. Basically, we want you to do everything. Just come here. I want you to serve coffee, take out the trash, back up all the systems on databases, test computer related equipment, you know, turn on the thermostat, fix that if it breaks too, change the light bulbs, do everything. Like, and plus have a security plus, and make sure you have a certification and all that stuff. Like, this is kind of ridiculous. I would ask more questions on this one. Could be a good opportunity, but you got to ask more. So that's it, guys. Go ahead and if you're interested in this job, I'll put contact information to the eTalent guys below. And that's it for this one. See ya on the flip side.